What really happened behind the closed doors of Korea's most beloved power couple? For months, fans have speculated, insiders have whispered, and tabloids have spun endless stories. But now, one video changes everything. No more rumors, no more silence, just the truth, finally unveiled. Join Red Carpet Revealed as we dive deep into the moment that has sent shockwaves across the entertainment world. You won't believe what the cameras captured. What begins as a whisper can sometimes grow into a storm. And for months now, one question has quietly echoed through comment sections, fan forums, and gossip headlines alike. Are Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin still okay? It all began with a video just a few minutes long, seemingly ordinary yet electric with the weight of its implications. The clip, uploaded without warning to a private account and later leaked to the public, sent fans spiraling into speculation. In it, Hyunbin is seen stepping out of a black van in the early hours of the morning, his face drawn, jaw clenched. Son Ye-jin appears shortly after, walking briskly behind him, holding a small item in her hand. A baby monitor, some claimed. Others insisted it was a torn photograph. For the internet, this was enough to set the stage for 1,000 interpretations. But what really happened? The storm before the calm. Let's rewind. Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin, affectionately known as the Bin-jin couple, were once the personification of cinematic love that transcended the screen. After co-starring in Crash Landing on You, their chemistry was undeniable. By 2022, they had exchanged vows in a quiet, flower-draped ceremony far from the public eye. Fans rejoiced. Korea had found its royal couple. Then came the silence. Fewer public appearances. A noticeable absence from red carpet events. Their social media pages turned still, offering only filtered glimpses of their lives, a baby's laugh, a blurry sunset. Son Ye-jin's soft smile. The fans held on, trusting, hoping, until the rumors came crawling in. Whispers of arguments. A supposed therapist's visit. Claims of Hyunbin spending more time in Japan than at home. They're just busy. Some fans defended. Others weren't so sure. The video that shook the fandom. The leaked video was posted just days ago on a now-deleted channel titled simply Behind the Smile. It had no captions, no context, just tension, the kind that fills a room before words are spoken. Son Ye-jin's expression was unreadable. Hyunbin said nothing at all. But here's where things take a turn, a twist that no one saw coming. Exactly 24 hours after the video exploded online, a new clip emerged, this time from an official source. Shot in a softly lit room with a piano playing faintly in the background. The couple sat side by side. No stylists, no script, just them. We've seen the rumors. Son Ye-jin began, her voice steady but emotional, and honestly, we were going to ignore them. But the video, that wasn't what people thought. Hyunbin continued. It was the morning after our baby had a high fever. We hadn't slept. We were scared. We didn't speak much, but not because we were angry, because we were exhausted. Then he turned to her, gently placing his hand on hers. We're still here. Still together, and we're stronger than ever. The moment that broke the internet. What followed was raw, unscripted, and utterly human. Son Ye-jin reached into her jacket pocket and pulled out the so-called baby monitor, revealing that it was, in fact, a gift their child had made at daycare. A small clay heart. And the torn photograph. A baseless fabrication. In their home, they showed a wall filled with family pictures, untouched, intact, and joyful. But the most unexpected moment came at the end. As the camera was about to cut off, Hyunbin looked into the lens and said, "Let us live. Let love be quiet sometimes. A love that doesn't need applause." In an industry addicted to spectacle, their response was a masterclass in restraint. It wasn't a press conference, it wasn't a PR stunt. It was a couple choosing to reclaim their narrative, not with anger, but with grace. Psychologists commented on the body language: open posture, interlaced fingers, synchronized speech. They're not performing, one expert observed, they're healing together. Even so, the internet remains divided. Some fans continue to analyze every frame of both videos. Others have backed off, leaving comments of apology and support. But one truth stands above the rest. The Bin-jin couple has endured. Not perfectly, but authentically. In a world eager to tear apart fairy tales, theirs remains real, quiet, messy, resilient. According to these sources, the couple had spent much of the past year away from the spotlight, for reasons far more emotional than previously known. Their child's health had become a central focus, with quiet hospital visits and sleepless nights becoming part of their routine. "There were times when Sun Ye-jin didn't leave the house for weeks," said a close friend. "Not because she was hiding, but because she was protecting." Their child had a condition that required close monitoring, and she became his full-time caregiver. Meanwhile, Hyun Bin juggled overseas filming commitments, trying to maintain a career that demanded presence while his heart remained at home. The pressure, though never visible to fans, was immense. But it wasn't distance that created the rift. It was love stretched thin across circumstances no one outside could truly understand. Whispers in the industry. What makes this revelation even more shocking is how quietly the entertainment industry let it unfold. While agencies released neutral statements and kept the narrative vague, there were those behind the scenes who knew the truth and chose silence. A respected drama director who had previously worked with both stars shared this chilling insight. "They never wanted pity. Not once. Even when we offered to reschedule shoots, they said no. They showed up on set, did their jobs with grace, then went home to face battles we couldn't see." But as the media frenzy grew louder, something shifted. Industry insiders began to notice a slow deterioration, not in the relationship, but in the couple's trust in the public. What once felt like admiration had turned invasive. Speculation became surveillance. The turning point. A private letter. In an unexpected twist, Red Carpet revealed, obtained a private letter believed to be written by Sun Ye-jin to a close friend, dated just 2 months before the viral video surfaced. The letter, though never intended for publication, captures her fragile state of mind during what was likely one of the most turbulent periods of her marriage. "Sometimes I feel like I'm acting, even when the cameras aren't rolling, smiling when I'm terrified, pretending I'm okay so our child feels safe, but Bin sees through it, he always does. We don't fight, we just go quiet. I think that's scarier sometimes. But if this is what love looks like in the hard times, then I'll take it, because it's real and because it's ours." The raw vulnerability in her words speaks volumes. In a world where curated Instagram posts and sanitized interviews dominate, this glimpse into the quiet courage of Sun Ye-jin is more powerful than any public statement. A public at the crossroads. Now, as fans process the full scope of what has unfolded, the community itself stands at a crossroads. Will we continue to demand visibility from stars we admire, or will we finally learn to respect the borders between adoration and invasion? Online hashtags like #LetBinJinBreathe and #LoveInSilence are trending, a rare sign that public sentiment may be evolving slowly but meaningfully. Fans are beginning to echo what Hyun Bin pleaded for. Let us live. Let love be quiet sometimes. Epilogue. Not the end, but a beginning. In the final seconds of their official video, after the lights dim and the music fades, there's a single frame many viewers missed. It's a home video clip, grainy and soft, of their child giggling while the couple laughs in the background. No faces shown, just sound, just life. And maybe that's the most powerful message of all. In a world obsessed with appearances, Hyun Bin and Sun Ye Jin have chosen something braver: authenticity. They've revealed not a scandal but a story of endurance, of pressure, privacy, and profound partnership. They didn't break up, they broke through. And in doing so, they've reminded the world of something we all forget. Even fairy tales have quiet chapters where the love doesn't fade. It just grows deeper in the dark. An unexpected ally speaks out. Earlier this morning, a surprise voice entered the conversation. Soobin's older sister Yura, who rarely speaks publicly, in a now viral post on her private account she wrote, "If you knew even half of what she's been through this year, you'd cry just watching her stand. Be kind." The post was deleted minutes later, but not before screenshots made their way across the internet. Was this Soobin's inner circle confirming the worst? A new twist. A missing journal. A source from Soobin's dormitory told Red Carpet revealed that her personal journal, something she wrote in daily, has mysteriously gone missing. Only one page was found torn from its spine and tossed in a trash bin behind the building. Scrawled across it in hurried handwriting, "I thought we were building something real, but I was the only one holding the bricks." The page is now circulating online, with fans dissecting every line for hidden meanings, trying to piece together her heartbreak. Emotional fallout and fan-led investigation. In response to the emotional crisis, fans have taken things into their own hands. A group known as the Lighthouse Circle has begun tracking Soobin's last known locations, comparing photos, timestamps, and even consulting body language analysts to understand her deteriorating emotional state. They've also sent supportive messages, dozens of flower bouquets and banners reading, "You are not alone, Soobin." Conclusion. A star dimmed but not gone. What began as a gossip headline has become a national concern. Not because of celebrity drama, but because Soobin's story feels familiar to too many. A woman loved by millions, slowly disappearing in silence while the one beside her moves on under the glow of city lights. For now, the industry waits. Fans watch. And Soobin, somewhere out there, perhaps she's trying to gather herself before stepping back into the spotlight, not as part of a couple, but as a survivor of something far more real than fame. This isn't just about what Yeon Seok did, it's about what Soobin endured. And maybe, just maybe, the truth we uncover will be bigger than